1st of June will conclude elections in the world's largest democracy. Taking a quick look back, it's safe to say that these elections were fought on a lot of things. From opposition leaders' arrest to religion-based speeches making the headline, there were many issues that these elections were fought on, just not the important ones. Food was conveniently left out of the picture. None of the manifestos presented by the political parties for the Lok Sabha elections 2024 mentioned tightened food policies as a part of it. Even as the EU flagged over 400 Indian products in 5 years over contaminants, and countries like Singapore and Hong Kong banned masalas from Indian spice makers MDH and Everest for containing cancer-causing pesticides, these issues did not distract our dear politicians from their agenda-driven campaigning. And why should they when the government has already made a separate food safety organization for the country? Let's talk about that. The Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, the FSSAI, was set up in 2008. It is a statutory body that establishes standards to food safety in India. The Ministry of Health and Family Welfare is the administrative ministry for the FSSAI, meaning it comes directly under the center government. While FSSAI ordered a probe after these countries banned some masalas from MDH and Everest, the US Customs Authority had already rejected 31% of all spice-related shipments from MDH in the last 6 months over salmonella contamination. Everest also faced rejection for 450 shipments in 2023 to 24. So why did FSSAI wait till countries altogether banned some products to order a probe? And if it's really cancer that we're fighting against, shouldn't the investigation have been done after pausing the sale of these products in the country, given the ample evidence that's already available about their harmful nature? Food controversy is not new to India. Let's take a look at the Maggi case. In March of 2014, Sanjay Singh, a food inspector, found a fault in his inspection. To clear his doubts, a few packets of Maggi were sent for testing. The tests revealed something shocking: high levels of MSG and lead content that exceeded the claims made by Nestle by almost 1,000 times. About 400 million packets of Maggi were destroyed thereafter as per reports. Maggi was only put back on sale in November of 2015 when they passed a new round of laboratory tests. Bonvita met with a similar fate recently. Commendable efforts by an influencer named Revant Himmat Singh Ka, or also known as the Food Farmer, brought revolution when Bonvita was forced to reduce 15% of its sugar content and lose the health drink tag from its misleading advertisements as well as packaging. A recent claim by ICMR on the misleading packaging in India is making matters worse. On top of having harmful ingredients, the consumer is being misled by naming products something that they're not and hiding the real truth with some asterisk sign in some teeny tiny hidden corner of the packaging. Even as all of this is happening in the country, guess what the FSSAI are up to? They recently decided to increase the limit of pesticides allowed by 10 times. Health has a price in India, and seems like people at the FSSAI are willing to pay it. Their food inspector named Ramesh Chandan Pilkhuva agreed to having passed a product that had increased lead content for 20,000 rupees a year. In another incident, the CBI arrested an assistant director of the FSSAI while he was accepting a bribe of rupees 1.2 lakh in a bar from a manager of a private laboratory. Lead in packaged food, cancer-causing pesticides in masalas, and high levels of sugar in baby food. They all raise eyebrows to the same thing: the ethics of the company that's producing it and the credibility of the FSSAI that's allowing it. So I have a few questions to ask here. Why is the boldness that is so often seen in making religion-based speeches lacking in such a crucial area? Why has India's take on food always been so casual? Why are some items that are banned abroad still available in India? How did the companies get approval when its products posed severe health threat? Symptomatic work is now being done, yes, but why not systematic? And one question that's bigger than all of these questions is, what is the solution? As Indians continue to spend more on packaged foods and eating out, with home cooking declining, the concern stands right in our face. With India becoming the cancer capital of the world and diabetes quickly becoming a juvenile disease, it's only important that we get strong regulations, well-funded monitoring systems, as well as an honest governing body to ensure that only quality food products are manufactured in India. Getting in the habit of reading ingredients is important. Label Padega India is an admirable campaign by the food farmer that aims to encourage reading the ingredient list before consuming any packaged food. India was ranked on 68th position among 113 countries in 2022 on the Global Food Security Index. If a strict action on a grand scale is not taken, then soon enough the tune of Made in China for clothes will be replicated by Made in India for food. And that's not something you and I can be proud of.